Welcome in then to the latest edition of Extra Time. Thank you very much for your questions. We have the one, the only Gab Marcotti here in the studio. How are you, Gab?
Very well, thank you for having me.
Now, what's interesting, it is a little bit of small man syndrome here, is that Shaka and Gab are pretty much sat on the floor. Because can we all stand up? Is this going to work?
Do you really want to do this,
Go
Gab?
on, let's do it.
I'm
comfortable enough. Look, because if I stand between these, look at this. Yeah, so therefore, indeed, you're kind of sat very low today.
Yeah, bigger box.
Robbo is here as well.
Hey.
Robbo, as we just
With a very small bookcase.
yes, Robbo, people are intrigued about your ladder. And the necessary. It's necessary.
Well, it is. It is necessary because I can't get to those top books without seeing what they are. And it's part of my exercise routine that I climb the ladder 5 times a day as quickly as I can.
Well,
I've fallen off it a couple of times, but
I don't think
it's
it's
okay.
going to quite take that sort of.
Not a ladder, though.
Oh dear. For everyone, including Dan, when's the last time you wore a tuxedo to an event?
Ooh.
I think prom, 1999. That would have been.
I wore one to Dr. Wayne Frederick's inauguration at Howard University.
Oh my goodness.
I was at in 2014, I think.
Yeah. What about you, Gab?
Daily Pennsylvanian Awards ceremony at the University of Pennsylvania, 1995.
This is very highbrow compared to what we're used to. Great good Stevie. Robbo, tuxedo?
Yeah, I went to a wedding about 8 or 9 years ago, and it was a black tie do. It was a winter wedding, I think, a few days before Christmas. Yeah, it was black tie, and everybody had to dress up.
Oh, there we are.
Black tie wedding? Really? I understand
Yeah.
tails and stuff if you want to go there, but black tie.
Yeah, no, it was a very good wedding in the end. Yeah, there was no arguments.
In the end?
As you'd always assume with me, Dan, there was no arguments at the wedding, and it was all very good.
Did you purchase your tux or did you rent it?
I rented it, but I do the bow tie up and then take it off halfway through the evening. Just
very
to try and
cool.
look
Very
extra
James
cool, but
Bond-esque.
it doesn't really work. Yeah.
Robbo, why does Arteta
Hold
always...
on, wait, when was the last... Did you say you were?
Yeah, prom.
Oh, that's right, yes.
Yeah, back in prom. Robbo, why does Arteta always play safe instead of forcing a win against top 4 teams? We saw that against Liverpool. We saw it against City as well. That's not a champion's mentality. Slot, on the other hand, will always go for a win.
Yes, I'm sure Arteta wanted to go for a win, but his team selection suggested it lacked creativity in the midfield area against the Man City side, who I think he was surprised sat so deep and he had to break them down. That's why he made the changes at half-time. But there is a slight negativity about Arteta in those big games, and I'm not quite sure why he does it, because I think he's got a very good side.
Shaka, was the Arsenal goal Donnarumma's fault?
He was desperately out of position. He was in no man's land. I'd focus on the ball from Messi and the finish from Martinelli.
No. That wasn't a question about balls and Martinelli. It was
No,
Donnarumma. Was the goalkeeper at fault?
Not at fault. He didn't help.
He didn't help.
Didn't help matters. He didn't help matters.
If there was a percentage voltage,
I'm going to go 63% to the strikers between Martinelli and Eze, 37% Donnarumma.
how old is Donnarumma? Is he 25? Something?
26.
Is the oldest looking 26-year-old in the world?
He's been playing a long time.
Yes.
He's been a starter to his 16.
Oh, I see. That ages.
There's a lot of tread on those towers, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is real.
And he has that giant scar as well, which I don't
Yes.
think he's going to get rid of. And,
Right. Okay. Robbo, how much blame would you attribute to Donnarumma for the equaliser?
His positioning was poor, and I say it time and time again, and Shaka will disagree, but goalkeepers aren't very good at judging distances when balls are played over the top. He should never be in that position, and he carried on coming for a little while, then went back, and he made it very easy for Martinelli. That was the only way Martinelli was going to score, was to get underneath it and just lift it over him. He should have allowed Martinelli to get it under control and then come out once he had it on the ground. So, poor decision, I think, by Donnarumma.
When balls are played straight over the top like that, it's
Yes.
difficult to judge.
Why? Why is it difficult? Isn't that your job?
Because as you're looking at it, it's a two-dimensional picture, basically.
Wow.
It's physics.
Don't
It's when it's angled.
Cam.
Yeah, that's right.
You have goalie Cam. Gab, are the Eagles or Liverpool more likely to sustain last-minute winners? Of course, incredible win yesterday for the Eagles, for those who don't follow the NFL. Flying.
I'm going to say Liverpool because once we sorted things out, which is going to be very, very soon once Saquon goes back to being 50% of last year's Saquon, and
Yes.
once your new offensive coordinator no longer calls plays, we're just going to dominate, and we won't need the last-minute winners.
Okay. Robbo, is Gravenberch now the best number 6 in the Premier League? Was Caicedo and Zubimendi both rejecting Liverpool a blessing in disguise?
Ooh.
He's played excellently last season. He's playing excellently now. He looks to be full of confidence. He's a good athlete, so he can get around the pitch. He can go and cover fullbacks. He can get in between centre halves. He can break forward when he needs to, as he did against Everton. He's a decent passer. So at the moment, he probably is the best one because Rodri's not playing at his very best. Zubimendi is never going to be as good as Gravenberch because he can't pass it forward. And who was the other player you mentioned?
I wasn't really listening to what you were saying.
Caicedo.
Caicedo.
Well, Caicedo's got the energy, but has made a couple of mistakes this season. But I think Gravenberch is as good as anybody in that position in the Premier League.
Is Rodri not the best number 6?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
Can I say something about Gravenberch?
For a couple of seasons, but at the moment.
The thing about Arne Slot, of course, he got a lot of praise. They won the title and everything. But the work he did with Ryan Gravenberch, if you followed his career, when he was at Ajax, when he was leaving, when he first comes up, young player in an Ajax team where they don't defend, they have 80% of the ball, he's tall, he's elegant, like, oh, look, he's the Dutch Pogba. Comes to Liverpool, Cups last season, in and out, doesn't play much, unconvincing. And then with Slot turns him play. I think he started every game last season or appeared in every league game last season. And he absolutely monsters everybody in a position which was not his own because he was supposed to be kind of an inside left type player. I mean, that's a lot of credit to Gravenberch. That's a lot of credit to Slot. Coaches who make individual players improve, I think are worth their weight in gold.
Ballon d'Or?
For Arne Slot, yes. No, and Gravenberch soon.
For Gab, how far do you think Napoli can go in the Champions League this season? And amongst the Italian teams, are they the strongest?
I think they are. I don't know that means that they're going to go the furthest. It's weird because so there's this whole idea that Conte, in his first season, he wins. In the second season, the screws come loose in his head and he starts getting angry and blaming people. That hasn't happened thus far. I really like they're a lot deeper. I think he's learned from the past. But still, I think there is such a thing as Champions League experience, and I think that matters. So I don't know they're going to go the furthest in the Champions League, but right now they're still my favorites for Serie A.
Good stuff. That is it then. That brings us to the end of today's show. Thank you very much, Robbo. Much appreciated. Just a reminder, we'll be back tomorrow. Real Madrid against Levante will be very much our focus.